And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're lucky enough to be hanging out with Katie Newcomb today. And Katie, you brought like a lover of a dog. Everybody's going goofy over this pup.
Yes, this is Shonda.
Uh-huh.
And she is 3 years old, and she's a pit mix.
Yeah.
Which means she's just super lovable and wants nothing else but, love and hugs and kisses.
She's even looking at, well, she's kind of spotted herself now, I think.
She loves her.
But she's looking behind the cameras because, the people here were just loving on her, and she's like, wait, where'd you go? Hey, come here.
She's attached now.
Look, there's a
She wants to be an office dog.
Great dog. Okay, someone sees her on the show and they want to stop by and adopt. What's the procedure here?
They can come by the shelter, and you can either just ask for Shonda or fill out the application, and we will definitely, what we always say, we'll play matchmaker and make sure it's a good fit for you and the dog. And if it is, you can take her for a walk. You can go into a room and meet her in person. Just whatever we need to do to see if it's a good fit. So, and then hopefully take her home.
I would find it hard to believe that anyone who comes to see her today is not going to figure it's a good fit.
Yeah.
So you may have a lot of people to kind of choose from.
Yeah.
You may have a lot
of we always
people
try
to kind of
go for
adopt.
The best fit possible. So.
Are you in need of anything at the shelter right now?
I mean, honestly, we need fosters. It's foster time. It's puppy and kitten season.
Yeah.
So it's, definitely one of those things where the more fosters, the better. And just because, you sign up for fostering and we say, hey, great, you're on our list, that doesn't mean you're going to go home right away with an animal.
Right.
So it does take time because we want, same thing with an adoption, we want to make sure it's a good fit for both. So.
And that is for benefit from both sides of the equation. I mean, the days are kind of gone when you go into the shelter and you go, yeah, give me a dog, and you walk out with a dog.
Right.
It has to be a good fit because you want it to be a forever kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah. And if it's a foster, I mean, we want to just make sure that if you take it home, it's a good fit for your lifestyle so that it benefits you and the dog or cat or whatever it may be. So.
How many times do you think that, someone fosters an animal that they end up saying, yeah, it's all right, I'll just keep them?
Yeah, we call those foster fails.
Yes.
It's not a fail, it's a win for us. But, that's what we call it. And I would say probably like maybe 30% of the time. But, I saw a graphic today that said if 2% more of adopters ended up fostering, we could basically eliminate euthanasia in the U.S. So if we, 2%, that's not a very big percent. So if we could get more people to foster, it's making a difference all around. So
it's, And of course, as you said, it being foster season, you're kind of full down there at the shelter.
We are full, yep. And we keep having specials to try to help it out. And it does for, a few days.
Yeah.
But we have intakes already scheduled and pre-scheduled and things like that.
The numbers grow.
Always.
Which is the best reason for spaying and neutering.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Now, are there any other special days coming up that you want to let people know about?
Yeah, we're actually having our vaccine clinic tomorrow. So it's not an adoption special necessarily, but you can come out and bring your dogs or cats out, and we can, for a low cost, you can get them vaccinated, fully vaccinated, microchipped as well. So if you do all 3 vaccines for your dog, it's $30, and cats have 2, so they're $20. So individual shots are $12. So. And
what are the rules out there? You need to have your animals vaccinated.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a rule here in Springfield. So if you live in the area, obviously it's a good health decision anyway.
Yeah,
but,
even if it's not a rule,
could be the law.
It's a good choice. Yeah, go with good choice always.
Always.
Yeah. So that's coming up tomorrow at what time again?
10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and it's walk-in only.
All right. Are you in need of any types of supplies at all at the shelter?
Yeah, honestly, we could use, it's kind of an odd ask, but she even thinks it's odd. We could use office supplies. So, we still have offices, and we can't, we're still a nonprofit. So things like that, like even simple things like markers. We use expo markers in our shelter, throughout the shelter, not just in the offices, for medical things and stuff like that too. So just simple stuff like that. And, planters like for pots and flowers and stuff. So
it's an office. Things have to happen. It's not just dogs and cats that are there.
Yeah. You think of it, we probably need it. So.
And What a good pup.
She's amazing.
I mean, she's just been so calm and loving and the whole thing. You are a good.
Yeah.
So if people want more information about everything that's going on at the shelter, or maybe they'd like to make an appointment to come and adopt or foster, how do they do that?
Yep, just give us a call at 417-833-2526.
All right, pretty simple.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, guys.
You are a good dog. All right, stay with us. Ozarks Live will be right back.